what's up with y'all, fam? Hit that like button, notification gang. Um, DL Hughley, man, disappointed a lot of motherfuckers the last few days, myself included. I always knew he was an avid Democrat. I used to listen to the show, listen to his radio shows. It's pro-Democrat. He bashes Trump all day. Meanwhile, you offer no solutions. You offer no hope to black people other than to just vote Democrat. And when someone goes against that without offering any real explanation on why you're loyal to a party that does nothing for you but depend on your vote, he scrambles words. They really don't have an answer. They just try to guilt you into voting. They have no answer for why you should vote Democrat other than we got to get the devil out of office. So he promotes this. He retweets or didn't even retweets. He posted this article the other day. Ice Cube isn't winning at chess, he's losing at poker. And then Cube sent him the middle finger, like, you know what, fuck you. Because he's been trying to diminish Ice Cube the last few days, and he's pushing this narrative that you're doing a deal with the devil. So he puts up this article written by Scott Woods, and they're basically just ripping Ice Cube apart in his contract with Black America about his lack of political experience, which is obvious. He's not a politician, and he said it in the Roland Martin interview. Why y'all asking me where I've been? I'm a movie star. I'm an actor. I'm a rapper. Where the fuck have y'all been? Y'all are the professionals. Y'all talk about politics every day at your jobs and your media outlets. Y'all go to these town hall meetings. This is y'all avenue. It shouldn't have took me to get involved, but y'all wasn't fucking wanting to really do shit, but do the same old thing. This is a bipartisan issue. You got to start thinking out the box, open up your mindset. And that's a threat to the Democrats. So they got Cube and DL. Now you got more division out there, the divide and conquer shit. So now you got DL calling out another black man over and over and over on the show, his Instagram, Twitter, just trying to do damage control, just trying to keep the Democrats upbeat because they feel like Cube, who we know is more popular, more influential, I would assume, in the black community than DL Hughley. Um, they're upset that Cube may have brainwashed or unprogrammed some of the people that have been pro-Democrat their whole lives. Cube might have woken up some of the sleeping giants, and they're upset, so they're going out of their way to just rip Cube. And in this article, the guy goes and says that, you're not Bobby Fischer, you're not playing chess. They break down how the Platinum Plan is a ripoff, and hey, the Platinum Plan is a ripoff. That's not the same thing that Cube is trying to do at all. That's not his initial plan that he wrote up. That's just what Trump and them had. But hell, at least they had some kind of idea, even if it was whatever. The Democrats had nothing, and that's what that's what they don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about that. They just want to talk about what they see, and that's it. Now he also retweets posts a link where it says Ice Cube retweets a video that compares Hitler to Joe Biden. I mean, he's just going out of his way, and it's like y'all want to overlook and excuse Joe Biden and his racism, but everything Trump does, you want to point it out in a highlighter. You're being selective. You're being very white supremacist acting, because that's what they do. They're selective. They'll do what they want. Like right now, DL Hughley's acting like Diamond and Silk. Those two ghetto girls that do all that buck dancing for fucking Trump for votes. They're black agents. That's what DL Hughley's doing right now, but he's doing it for the Democrat Party. There's no difference. You're playing a white man's game in white man party politics, and you're willing to bash another black man that you prior have had a cool relationship with. I won't say they were friends, but you're willing to play the game of white man politics, party politics, where this man is trying to get us out of that mindset. You're trying to stay in that mindset. Now, tell me whose mindset is more toxic? The guy that's trying to change and evolve his people's mind, or the guy who just wants to continue to do the same shit? And it's easy for DL to keep doing this because he's getting paid. And it's not just him, Charlemagne, Steve, all of these black major media outlets. Because if you notice, the only supporters that that Cube has had, I almost called Cube Trump. The only supporters that Cube has had are independent black media outlets like Boyce Watkins, Willie D. They've come out and supported him. People who are independently driven, who actually are free and have their own mindset. Dame Dash discussed that on the Godcast. he might not have as much money as he had 20 years ago, but he's more free mentally, and that to him means that he's more rich. Having a free mindset, a free thought process, not being controlled, not having your brain altered with all them algorithms and all of that. If you want to continue to stay in that mindset, you go to fuck head and go on with DL and them. But they're upset because Cube might have just woken up a lot of giants. And it's sad to see that, it's almost like that little ugly black dude that follows, that runs around talking about Trump, pro-Trump. The Republicans have they Negroes that they put out there to try to get a black vote, and the Democrats do it too. It's no different. They had a video with Charlie Clips and DNA, two battle rappers battling in the park, talking about Biden's got a plan for African Americans, 600 million sons. I'm like, okay, so, like, it's like that skit on Malibu's Most Wanted where the guy's dad was running for office and he had Anthony Anderson and Tay Diggs out there dressed up like they were thugs, about to fight, and he comes in, come on, guys, I can help the community. This is white man party politics, man. And it's a shame that DL, someone who's smarter than he acts, is running around here. And Cube said, yo, man, put me on your show. And he said, yeah, but I think now that shit is probably dead because DL's taking it too far. You're taking it too far, and you're trying to push a narrative that this man is a sellout and a coon. Meanwhile, you the one buck dancing for a white party that don't give a damn about you. Who's the real coon, my nigga? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section.